The Dozen Trivia competition presented by Sport Clips is back with a top 12 matchup between number 8, the new team, Chris Castellani, Joey Molinaro, and Coach Doug's against the fan favorites, number 11, Chicago. 1-3-0 on the season, looking for their second win. Can Chicago pull off a big upset against one of the better teams in Season 2? Coming off their first loss of the season, Out of Office is trying to get back in the race to join the top 6. It's Out of Office, it's Chicago, and it all starts right now. All right, it's the Dozen, match 36 of Season 2, match 153 overall. We have a new team and the oldest team, kind of. Besides Brandon and PFT, this is basically the oldest team we have. Team Chicago, back for more here on the Dozen. Have been back. I actually said to someone the other day, I'm like, no, they were just done, but it's actually been a while, so the time has come. Chicago returns, taking on Out of Office, coming off their first loss of the season in a tough one. However, before we get at all that, this match brought to you by Sport Clips.
This match of the Dozen is brought to you by Sport Clips. A haircut shouldn't feel that relaxing, but it does at Sport Clips Haircuts. That's because stylists just don't wash your hair. They use a 7-pressure point massaging shampoo technique that is so relaxing you melt in your seat. And the hot steam towel? Oh yeah, it's infused with tea tree oil and perfectly steamed, leaving you feeling like you just left a Swedish sauna. And to top it off, you get a pinpoint cut. Stop by Sport Clips today and ask for the MVP haircut experience, also called the Brandon Walker. It's ridiculously relaxing. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
All right, thanks to Sport Clips for sponsoring this week on the Dozen. We have, obviously, it's a top 12 matchup. Two teams safely in the top 12 right now. Out of Office, Joey, Chris, Doug's, your first loss of the year. You lost to Frank and the Frankettes. Not many teams beat them. Chicago, one of the few that's ever beat Frank and the Frankettes. They are a juggernaut, but time to get back on track. You did drop down a spot in the rankings, though, this week, Joey.
Yeah, man, that game against Frankettes, dude, is classic, whoever has the ball last. I mean, absolute shootout. So I feel confident in our guys, man. We're ready to go. Me and Chris and Doug's are rolling, so let's get it on, man. Let's do it.
Those football coach impersonations are taking you over, Joey. You're talking literally like you're in
Another person that dropped in the rankings, by the way, was Brandon Walker. Brandon and the experts, PFT and friend, they dropped out of the top 6.
You know why, Jeff?
What?
You know why that happened?
Why?
Because Brandon's a fucking idiot.
It's the last time I'll say this, but it is true. The experts in their last match had statistically the least accurate performance in the history of this show. 152 matches.
Really?
Yeah, they had 20 potential questions. They went 2 for 20. Nightmare in the tournament went 2 for 16. Wow. And by my count, 2 for 20 is worse. They did have more points because they won the bonus round, though. So you can split hairs there. White Sox Dave, though, since you made the last comment, how's it going? PFT actually asked me about you yesterday. He said, "What's been going on with Dave? Has he been keeping an eye on the Dozen? But it just seems like there's been no problems that have arose for you to handle."
As far as I'm aware and concerned, it's a well-oiled machine at this point, and no ADT APA union heads or union head assistants need to step in and facilitate any changes or anything like that.
Okay, good to know. As always, these two teams, Out of Office, you've actually played with this role. Chicago, you have not. Now, Chief, you can finally answer one of your teammates' answers. You don't have to repeat what they say. That is the Billy football rule. You can just find. Makes it easy. Makes it streamlined success. Here we go. Let's get into it. Big week. Big matchup here. Top 12 matchup. Later on in the week, we have Uptown Balls, the always chaotic Uptown Balls against the experts. We're trying to get back on the right side of things. And then next week, we do have a battle for the crown. Team Minahan, number 1 ranked team, without Kirk temporarily. They're replacing with Riggs, making his Dozen debut. They're Big Screaming Honkers, the defending champs, are trying to gain the crown. If you're in the top 6, you can challenge for the crown. New top 6 team is your mom, Rudy, KFC, and Jack McCarthy. So they do have an opportunity eventually to do that as of right now. Here we go. 24 questions, 25th being a bonus round, 12 categories. You can double up any question you want except for round 6, and you must use that double before the end of the match. And then you have a double dip. You can answer any question twice, and your phone a friend, FaceTime a friend, which you can use at any point as long as the question isn't doubled. I'm getting better 150 matches later, I'm getting better at reminding people what lifelines they have. Here we go. First up, every round will be out of office. The first category of the evening is going to be college basketball. College basketball. I've never started with college basketball. Here we go. This is for, let me get where's my fucking stopwatch? That's the Cavs box score. Here it is. It's for out of office. 35 seconds. The head coach of Florida Gulf Coast Dunk City team from 2013 ended up coaching at what major conference school?
USC, final answer.
Final answer.
She
That
just
is correct.
walked away.
That is correct. 1-0. Out of office. Chicago, other side. The head coach of George Mason's Cinderella Final Four team in 2006 ended up coaching at what major conference school?
I think he went to Miami. Is that Larinaga?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Final
All right.
answer.
Miami, final answer.
That is correct. 1-1. Quick right out of the gates. Don't often have college basketball as, no pun intended, layup questions. 1-1. Celebrity mashup, next category.
I fucking suck at these.
For out of office. 35 seconds once you see the picture get large. Here we go. And the two celebrities. Oh,
That is horrifying.
Oh, that's the girl from Pitch Perfect.
Say that again, Doug.
The girl from Pitch Perfect.
Anna Kendrick and there's a little Steve Buscemi there.
No, it's not.
I know it's not him, but it's
Is that Hawkeye?
Jeremy Renner.
No, his eyes are too wide.
that's the
Yeah.
worst combo he's ever had.
Uh,
Need an answer in 5,
Is it Vibs?
4, 3.
let's go Jeremy Renner and Anna Kendrick.
All right, final answer.
Other side, 15 seconds.
All right. All right. He just won.
That 70 show. Who's the guy from that 70 show?
Is it Simmons? JK?
Oh, like are you thinking Topher Grace?
Yeah.
Topher, I don't hate that.
hate that one.
Five.
I was.
And we like Anna Kendrick, right?
Yeah,
I love Anna Kendrick.
Okay. I'm fine. I don't remember him ever having a mustache, but I'm fine.
I think
You're right.
Just hear me out real quick.
That was your final answer. You're out of time. That's like, but that was your answer.
I mean, a warning would have been nice.
He counted down.
Was it JK Simmons?
Well, we
All
haven't
right,
been
anyway.
here in a while, Jeff. We need a little verbal warning to let us know what the clock is ticking down.
Wasn't right anyway.
was
It's
it?
Tom Felton, Draco Malfoy, and Anna Kendrick.
Nah.
He only got 30 minutes of screen time across 8 movies. Come on, Jeff.
Did you know one of the movies he says one line on the train, then he doesn't, and the rest of the fuck it's crazy.
Is that
All right,
number
other
6?
side.
He's
Is that
on
number
side.
6?
two.
Here we go.
Probably number 6.
For yes.
I think it was it no because I don't know. I think it
or
was
5. It's 5 or 6. That's
Yeah.
that's for the Harry Potter trivia. This is for Chicago. 35 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Brandon Walker.
Nah. Nah, it's
Is
two
it-
people.
Is it Alan Rickman? Was it he in the Harry Potter movies? That would be.
I
Then
mean, that doesn't look
Yes.
like Alan Rickman to me in the
I
middle.
know.
Who's on the outside? Is it
Smart.
what?
Amy Smart.
I was gonna say like Scarlett Johansson on the outside,
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, I'm just throwing shit at a wall. She was the first name.
Oh, who's the babe from?
5, 4, 3,
Let's just not guess anything. Don't give him anything.
1.
Okay. I know
All right,
the
inside. The
is
inside is
Rainn
Rainn
Wilson.
Wilson.
All right.
Is who?
The dude from the
Dwight from The Office.
Oh,
Outside.
Is that Gwyneth Paltrow?
5, 4.
Go with it.
Don't hate it. All right, let's
Yeah,
try
let's go with
Rainn
Rainn Wilson
Wilson and
and
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Reese Witherspoon and Rainn Wilson.
Ah,
Reese
dude.
Witherspoon.
I like those two
Rainn
obvious.
Wilson.
Fuck.
Next category, television. 2 points first round, no points in the second round. Television, this is for out of office. 35 seconds. 3 dramas have won 4 Best Drama Emmys since 2000. Mad Men, Game of Thrones, and this show from 2000 to 2003.
Was it Sopranos?
Or The Wire?
I was thinking that too, Doug's.
But
I
isn't
never
The
saw it,
Wire
but
really
apparently
famous for being the one that didn't win like a bunch of Emmys? Like everyone.
That I don't know.
I don't know. Shit. Okay, I don't want to talk you guys out of it. I mean, if you think it's The Wire,
I don't know. That's just the first thing that popped up in my head. It's like one of the iconic or
Yeah, I
shows.
feel like it was in that time frame. But Chris,
Yeah, The Wire might actually be a lot later than since from no, I don't 2000
5, 4.
I don't know.
all right, let's just try The Wire.
yeah.
Jesus.
Other side.
I don't hate West Wing.
I never watched it, but I know it's insanely popular. I
am.
I thought that was in the 90s though.
No, they
5.
tackled.
Okay.
No.
You want to say?
It's better Sopranos.
All right,
Thanos.
Chief,
West Wing.
my favorite show. That is correct. The West Wing, 2-1.
There you go, Carl.
Take a 3-1 lead. Television. 3 comedies have won 3 Best Comedy or Musical Emmys since 2000. Modern Family, Veep, and this show from 2007 to 2009.
I feel like Jeff loves Arrested Development, and we never get those questions right here. And he
The
always
only
gets-
other one I would think would be 30 Rock.
What about?
It's a good one.
That was Entourage's heyday,
It's not The Office.
and The Office.
I feel like it would be 30. I just have a feeling it's 30 Rock, but I'll go with you guys, whatever you think.
No. Don't do that because I don't know shit.
Chief, I do need something in. 5.
All right, let's say 30 Rock.
Wait,
Final.
do we want to double dip or do we want to?
Final
well,
answer. Did you say
Let's we'll save it.
30 Rock is correct.
Oh my God, Chief!
3-1. Big TV sweep.
The South Park gif when he's wheeling his balls down the street, like that's Chief right now.
Next category is U.S. history. U.S. history. U.S. history. This is for out of office. What post-1950s president was nicknamed Mr. Nice Guy?
Post 1950. This is for us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's go down the list. Who was post? I mean, so there was Kennedy.
Nixon.
I feel like it's
It definitely wasn't Nixon, unless it was
I feel
Iran.
like it's got to be Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
I would guess it was
Peanut Farmer.
probably
Yeah, everybody loved him.
Jeff, let's go Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Other side.
All right, so I think it's either Gerald Ford or George W. Bush.
They're both nice guys.
Or no, not George W. Bush. George H.W. Bush.
W. Bush, yeah.
41.
I would.
Do we want to double dip?
Yeah.
Can on a steal.
Can on a steal.
Yeah.
Need something in. 5, 4, 3,
Let's
2.
Gerald
Chief.
Ford. Gerald Ford.
That is correct. 4-1. A rare early lead for Chicago.
Playing
Building.
well.
That's like Chiefs on a historic run right now.
Big Chief run right now to make it 5-1 early. What 1950s president was? I can't pronounce that. Malay.
Malazé?
That's Jimmy Carter. He gave the speech about the Malays. So that's Jimmy Carter.
Is that a final?
That's a final.
That's
Bro,
5-1.
Wow, man.
Big run right
I'm not
now
even mad right now.
for Chicago. 4 consecutive points, all swept. Music next category. This is for out of
Stay
office.
focused, Chief. Stay focused.
Well, we're just going to call Dave's guy.
GRD's on standby.
All right, good.
Dave's music guy, who usually just yells at Dave, but then gives the right answer. But we'll see. Maybe you don't need him. This is for out of office, though. All lifelines on the board. Who released a 1993 song with these lyrics? As long as the stars are burning, as long as your dreams are coming true, you better believe it. Those are lyrics in the song.
I was born in 93, so I don't know, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
You were born 2 years before I was, so I don't.
Doug's? Anything?
I got nothing.
I would just Mariah Carey was the first one that came to mind. Feels like
Damn, I was thinking like U2.
we could go with them. Also, I mean, it's
93.
Need an answer in 5.
let's go with them. I feel like that might
Jeff,
be.
let's go U2.
Yeah, let's go YouTube.
Other side.
That sounds like a fucking layup U2 lyric. I don't know.
Well, who was out back then? We get something like close.
Whitney?
That I saw
It was
that.
in the news today.
I know. That's why that's
5.
clouding my just fucking
All right,
right.
we'll just say
Fucking
Whitney.
Whitney.
We'll say Whitney.
You better believe it, because I would do anything for love. Meatloaf.
Damn.
Make
All right.
it 6-1. Other side.
I would do anything.
There it is. Who released a 1994 song with these lyrics? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? It's hard to not just sing lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Also have
Are we?
Do you want to?
It's kind of an aggressive phone call.
I mean, this puts a chokehold on the game. So if
It's as if Jeff's trying to neutralize.
I'm calling him.
All right, they're calling Dave's music guy, who is a stud. He's never missed one.
I think he's batting 1,000, right?
He's absolutely not missed one. All right, okay.
David. Hello, Colin. You're being summoned on the dozen again.
What a surprise.
Who released a 1994 song with these lyrics? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large?
When
and
it
the light
snows, my
shines
eyes become large.
ooh,
Dude, that's fucking Seal.
that is Seal.
That's fucking Seal.
It's Seal.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
I didn't know it wasn't until Dave saying it that I knew.
See you in a bit.
Chief,
Seal.
final answer. That is correct.
Yeah.
That is Kiss from a Rose. That is proof again. That's the second straight time we've heard of Donnie. They phoned a friend the other day and he started singing it while the phone was ringing, and they got it. That's a reminder. Try and sing it, even if you don't know the melody. Try and sing it.
It was a song from a major motion picture. I mean,
Scorekeeper does say that Carl gets points there.
I mean, I don't give it to Chief. He's hot. I want you to have that one.
I think.
Okay, niche category time. 6-1, Chicago, big lead, but Out of Office has all their lifelines remaining. Keep that in mind as well. You have your double and your double dip Chicago. Here we go. You offered up the same niche categories Out of Office. You offered up Star Wars, you offered up College to the NFL, and minor league logos. College to the NFL is the category. For 2 points, 35 seconds, I'm done reading the question. The last 2 Baylor players drafted in the first round were Corey Coleman and this player by the Titans in 2012.
At quarterback didn't go. Oh, no.
Dave!
So it was right just a year after RG3.
No, that was RG3's draft.
that was when they lost to UCF in the Fiesta Bowl.
Nope. That was RG3's draft. This player
20
was Titans. First round.
Fuck, man, I'm off my game tonight.
Might have been a wide receiver, dude. It had to have been.
That's what I was thinking. It's skill position player. I feel like I can't think of any like defensive players that came out of Baylor that were a big deal.
Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Damn, dude, I can't.
I got nothing, yeah.
I can't think it.
Other side, 15 seconds.
I think it was a defensive player. I think it was like a big 300-pound D tackle, but I can like picture him with my eyes closed, but I'm blanking on his name.
Fuck.
Dave?
I'm
5,
just thinking of that like super fucking huge dude.
3.
That would.
You're
send out-
thinking Sean? It's not Sean Oakman.
1 out of time. It was a receiver. It's Kendall Wright.
I think he played for the Bears.
That's right.
You did.
That's right. I remember him.
Chicago. You offered up a couple things. You offered up N64. You offered up the 2010s Blackhawks. And what was the fucking third one? Why can't I?
Distance between U.S. cities.
Or yeah.
Geography
This
distance.
geography thing, yeah.
Which still have no idea how I would have wrote that. So that's glad that's not the one they picked. They picked N64. Here we go for 2 points and an 8-1 lead, commanding lead with half the game left, plus the bonus round. This popular 1998 game box art had the green-skinned antagonist bearing down on the main characters. They tried to collect a puzzle piece. What N64 game was this?
What?
Think about the box art.
The green-skinned antagonist, which would be all right. So it's probably Mario Party.
That is that Bowser? I never got into Mario Party.
I don't know.
The puzzle piece thing, I don't know what that is though.
Yeah, that kind of throws me off. So I don't know if maybe it's not Mario Party. The other game I'm thinking of is Turok, but that doesn't have anything to do with.
Oh, the
Answer in
I actually don't hate that.
5.
I'd go with that before Mario Party.
It's not a clear
2.
antagonist.
Yeah, I was just saying we got to say something.
Carl?
Yeah, we're gonna take Zelda: Legend of the Ocarina of Time.
It's not that. It's a favorite game ever.
I would say Mario Party sounds good to me.
We could go with that.
Sure, let's go to World, Jeff. Mario.
Yeah,
Green-skinned
we'll-
antagonist.
we'll
I
try
can't think of another green-skinned antagonist.
Final answer, Joey?
Yep.
That was the witch from the game Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie.
Jesus Christ.
Never in 1,000 years would have
Nope.
gotten that one.
Nope.
I thought we had. Never mind.
6-1 going into the bonus round. Very broad bonus round quest tonight.
Time to make the donuts.
Out of office, you're very much not out of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they are. Game is
All right, I'm making. All right, that's a big declaration. Here we go. Category for the bonus round is the World Cup.
I like it.
Here is the question.
How many were-
Out of office, you're up first every time.
Okay.
It's broad. Name the 26 countries with the most points awarded in World Cup history. Joey, your final answer person for your team. Chief, you're for Chicago. I'm going to be good on time. So here we go. 10 seconds per answer. Starts now.
Gotta go. Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil, final answer.
England.
Argentina.
Okay, I gotta ask Jeff. Do we have to split up the Germanys or can we say Germany?
I would take just a blanket Germany answer.
Okay, then let's go Germany.
Germany, blanket answer.
France.
Italy.
Italy, final answer.
Spain.
I feel about
Argentina.
Portugal.
Or we already got Portugal. Yeah, should we?
Portugal, final answer.
England.
England.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Mexico, final answer.
Send it to sudden death.
Let's go Uruguay.
Sudden death.
Shit.
5.
Paraguay.
4.
Paraguay, final answer.
Let's go Colombia.
Well,
Snuck
Denmark.
that one in. Top
Ghana.
26, Jeff.
What?
I feel like Ghana's been pretty good lately.
All right, Ghana.
For 2 points.
All right. What about like
South
Russia,
Africa?
USSR?
What about South Africa?
No.
5.
African
Well,
countries.
well, Jeff, if we say Russia, are you giving us USSR too?
Same thing as Germany.
All right, Russia.
That is correct. 8-1. Massive lead exiting out the bonus round. Here's the rest of the list. By the way, there's a tie at 25 with the USA and Colombia. USA was on the list.
It's hilarious that none of us even
I was gonna say the same thing, David. Nobody even thought of USA. Yeah.
considered touching the United
Right.
States.
World Cup's coming home next year. It's okay. 8-1. You both have your bonus. So big lead for Chicago. But Out of office, there's been bigger leads recently that have evaporated, and you have your double, and the other side has their double. Not out of it yet. Next category is college football. College football.
Do we want to double and just kill them for good?
Yeah, let's just rub their noses in it. Like
Yeah, we do.
Hey, Jeff, we will double.
Okay. Doubling. You're saving yours out of office?
I think so. All right.
For the time being, yeah.
Double for Chicago. This is for out of office's question, though. The top 3 QBs with most passing yards in Arkansas history all played since 2000. Tyler Wilson, Brandon Allen, and who else?
Ryan Mallett.
Is that a final, Joey, or is that a discussion?
Chris, Doug's.
It might be. It's either Ryan Mallett or Casey Dick.
Ryan Mallett is first came in my head.
He was only there for like 2 years, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he like lit it up.
He was damn good. Michigan transfer. Let's go Ryan Mallett.
Yeah, Ryan Mallett. Final answer.
That is correct. 8-2.
Easy one, Jeff.
Other side to make it. You're up 8-1. I mean, Jesus. For 2 points, make it 10-2. The top 3 QBs with most passing TDs in Oklahoma State history all played since 2000. Mason Rudolph, Brandon Weeden, and who else? For 2 points.
I'm going to know this as soon as I fucking hear it, too. Weeden was, like, drafted. He was the old one when he was drafted, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, this is going to annoy me, man. We're going to be so pissed when we don't get this.
10 seconds.
I don't know it.
5, 4, 3.
Wrong school, wrong conference, wrong.
Nothing. Other side. For
Bro,
a big
it was
deal.
that kid, the Zach with the C. ZAC.
Fuck. I know it wasn't obviously not. Yeah, I know it was. They've had several pretty darn good quarterbacks. Was it the one who played with Des
Joey, I
Bryant?
need something in 5, 4.
Zach Ryan. Zach Ryan.
That's brutal. It's Zach Robinson. Zach Robinson. You had it too. It's a ZAC. Big miss there.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't let the double up, but you could have had a double steal. However, down 6 with your double still. Next category is movies.
Double, Chris.
Double it.
Yeah. Double.
Doubled up. Can make it 8-4 here. This is 4 out of office. Jeffrey Wright has starred in 2 major franchises since 2005. The Bond Collection and 3 movies from this franchise from 2013 to 2015.
Which one's Jeffrey Wright?
Jeffrey Wright. He was Felix Leiter in the Bond movies. He's going to be Commissioner Gordon in the new Batman.
I don't remember that character.
Franchise from 2013 and 2015. What is that? Is that Hunger Games? What
is Jeffrey Wright from No Country for Old Men?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe so. No,
So it's not Pirates of the Caribbean.
no. I feel
Need
we're on the
something
track
soon
with it,
in.
though.
franchise 2013,
5.
2014.
4. Joey, 3,
Anything, Chris?
2.
Let's
Joey.
go Hunger Games.
Hunger
Hunger
Games.
Games. 5.
That is correct. The Hunger Games. He was Beatty in the
Oh.
Hunger Games. 8-4.
Okay, so it was only the movies that he was in because the first Hunger Games I don't think was 2013.
No, yeah.
It was
He
just
was in 3 of them. He was in Catching Fire, Mockingjay Part 1 and 2.
Good work, Joey.
Do we
Also,
like those?
people take issue when I use the word starred. He was in it. Whatever.
It's fine. It's semantics.
Other side.
Whatever.
To make it 9-4. Tyrese Gibson has starred in 2 major franchises since 2005, the Fast and Furious saga, and 3 movies from this franchise from 2007 to 2011.
Carl.
This would be a Carl question.
Carl.
I'm just thinking of him grabbing assault rifles and shit.
Yeah, that's like he's the most typecast ever.
The only one it's not.
You need an answer in 5.
What are like clickbait movies?
3,
Transformers.
2,
Holy fucking shit.
1.
Transformers.
That is correct. He was in Transformers. 9-4. Excuse me.
Big.
Nice
Big.
fine call.
5-point lead. Still 8 points on the board. 8 points on the board. Next category
I
is
get accused
Major
of
League
cheating for
Baseball.
that one, and I didn't cheat. I'm definitely going to get accused of cheating for that. There's no cheating.
I
I know how
believe
this
you, Carl.
audience works.
I believe you, Carl.
In MLB, next category is for Out of Office.
All right, boys.
Brian McCann won all but one Silver Slugger Award from 2006 through 2011. What NL West catcher won in 2007? 35 seconds.
2007.
I mean, I had one guy pop in my head, but
Maybe Russell Martin. Was he with the Dodgers then?
Yeah. What about didn't Pierzynski spend a year or something with the?
Not in 07 though. He was with he was with the White Sox for a lot longer than that.
You want to say Wilson? I feel pretty.
Or Martin, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we can
feel
go.
Dodgers, Ponds,
4.
Let's
3.
do that. Let's go Russell Martin. Jeff, final answer.
Yes, Russell shows muscle. That is Russell Martin, 9-5.
All right.
did anybody have a former coworker of ours pop in their head right off the bat? Because
No, but now I didn't know why you were. Now I know why you were laughing. Other side, to get back that 5-point lead. This will be a 5-point lead with 6 points remaining. Joe Mauer won all but one Silver Slugger Award at the catcher position from 2006-2010, what AL East catcher won in 2007.
Jorge Posada?
Attack. Who else would it be?
Yeah, Veritas. He never won a Silver Slugger. I would have said probably.
What about Javi Lopez? Remember that dude?
Oh yeah,
he was playing
He's
for the
still on
Orioles.
the Braves at that point.
No, he was on the Orioles on a big contract.
Okay.
but he would. I would say Posada probably.
Okay,
Right?
we have Posada, Veritek, or
We want to do a double dip here.
Yeah, do the double dip. Do the
Okay, double dip. I need the first answer in 5.
Jorge Posada.
Chief?
Final.
That is correct, 10-5. 5-point lead, 6 points remaining.
So does that roll over, Jeff, because we didn't use it?
It does not. That's the risk you take.
All right.
Great question, Chief. Great question.
That was a good question. No one's ever asked that, actually. Out of office, still alive, down 6. You definitely you want this one, though. NFL's the next category.
Mhm.
35 seconds. Both Mike Nugent and Graham Gano made field goals in overtime as these two teams tied 37-37 in the 2014 season.
Mike Nugent, I want to say he was in Ohio State. I think he got drafted by the Bengals. I don't know if he was still there. Graham Gano was with the Panthers for a long time.
Yeah, Nugent was a Cincinnati. Yeah, he was a Cincinnati.
So, I mean, I would say he might have gone to another team, but I would say Bengals, Panthers would be my final answer.
Doug's, you got anything?
Graham Gano was with the Panther after he's with the Locomotives. So that would be my answer.
Okay,
Let's go with
Jeff,
them.
let's go the Bengals and the Panthers final answer.
He's laughing at
That is correct. The Locomotives, like the
Boilermakers?
The football team.
like that minor
The
league.
Locos. Yeah.
That's that's a wild poll, but
Nice pull, Doug's.
Yeah, well, I mean, he won. He was the he won the Champ Sports Bowl MVP against Wisconsin as the punter.
Did he?
Yeah, I was. He had like 3 punts within the 5-yard line, and he had a great. He should have won an Emmy for running into the kicker. That was not a running into the kicker, but
10-6. Here's the deal. There's 5 points in the board.
Well, you're over.
Chicago, you win the game if you get this.
All right.
Simple as that. If not, tightens up a bit. For the win, 35 seconds. Both Chandler Cannizzaro and Stephen Hauschka missed field goals in overtime as these two teams tied 6-6 in the 2016 season.
I mean, that has to be the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks, but
I was going to say Seattle for Hauschka, so if you feel good on that one, then yeah. So Arizona, Seattle.
I mean,
They probably, yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's good process of elimination. Anyways, I would definitely go with that. Same same division.
yeah, Cannizzaro jumps off to me as the Cardinals kicker in 2016.
I like it. Cardinals and Seahawks.
Final answer?
Final.
You have your second win of the year. That is correct. 11-6. Final strong start. Out of office tightened it late, but the strong start wins it. Let's rip through the rest of these because it matters as we near the halfway point of the season. Next category would have been chain restaurants. Is for out of office. In 2006, Burger King debuted a burger line with cheese, bacon, and Thousand Island dressing in variations called single, double, triple, and quad. What was the name of the burger line?
So is that the King? I don't.
That's what it was called, Doug. So it was just the King, the Burger King.
I'm not sure. I think they have a burger now that's called like a Bacon King, but Thousand Island.
Sounds like they're the Thousand Island kind of ripping Big Mac. So is there any like big? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
2006 was this the King.
Other side? Any ideas?
My dad put him on probation in '97, so I haven't had it.
I rarely hover from the double cheese too, so I don't explore that menu very, very rarely.
5, 4.
Underrated chicken sandwich though.
The Whopper series.
The BK Stackers.
Mm-hmm.
Other side, make it 12-6. In 2012, Taco Bell rolled out this snack and appetizer inspired line with loaded variations of chicken, beef, and potatoes.
I banned Taco Bell because it made me.
I mean,
so
that just screams empanada to me.
I was gonna say nachos, but
empanada. No. It would be empanada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Potato nachos, Chief. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Vegetarians out there, sure.
It is Taco Bell would be bold in there.
Yeah. Empanadas, that's fine.
Yeah.
Empanadas.
Can I try and answer this one and get a point?
Yeah, I have no idea. So
I think it's the quesarita.
I like it. Final answer.
Yeah,
Quesarita.
Those are the loaded grillers. I don't know why I did the ding, but I dinged myself. The loaded grillers. They took them off the fucking menu.
Did you like those, Jeff? I know you're passionate about their menu.
The loaded grillers were round 12. Also, I'm a BK guy, so I didn't say anything during the slander, but I'm going to speak up now. Round 12, NBA, 4 out of office. During the 2000s, who became the first player drafted out of high school to win Rookie of the Year?
LeBron.
I feel like that's so obvious, but
was it LeBron?
I don't know.
I don't hate it.
T-Mac didn't win Rookie of the Year. I mean, LeBron was 03-04, so that means there's only 3 other years in which somebody else could have won it. During the it was the first. Yeah, so it was 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
when did they stop allowing right out of high school?
It was like 05-06, I believe. Andrew Bynum rule, I believe. Let's go with LeBron.
It's just LeBron.
I would guess. Yeah, let's do it.
Too obvious.
Yeah. Dude, give me Eddie Curry.
Or
I was going to say that. Eddie Curry.
Or Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal was good. Jermaine O'Neal was in the league.
He took a while to get going, though.
He was in the league before then.
Okay. I'm thinking like Darius Miles.
I like Darius Miles. He was drafted in 99, though.
Oh, he was? Okay.
Who's the dude from Brooklyn?
Chief,
Sebastian
Telfair.
Yeah.
It wasn't him.
It was Stat. Samari Stoudemire.
Oh.
Last question.
Oh, it was the year before LeBron.
For 12 points, your most points this year, Chicago was 11, so see if you can top that. During the 2000s, who became the first player drafted as a college freshman to win Rookie of the Year?
I want to say that's Elton Brand, right? No, he was a sophomore. Or was he a sophomore?
Elton Brand was a sophomore. No. I don't know. He's a sophomore.
Oh, what about no, it couldn't have been Melo because that was the same year as LeBron, right?
So let's just say Melo because did LeBron
maybe Melo won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
5.
Melo.
Answer? Is that your answer?
Melo Anthony.
Hey, didn't he?
LeBron did win Rookie of the Year. Other side?
Yeah. First player drafted as a college freshman.
It was Derrick Rose, I bet.
Kirk Heinrich.
He was fucked up.
Yeah, I think it might have been Derrick.
Yeah, damn. I don't
Okay,
hate
Derrick
that.
Rose won MVP when in 10 or 11.
Yeah, he didn't win his rookie. I don't hate that at all.
Yeah, we can go
Let's
Derrick
go
Rose.
D Rose.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did play
he
that
did the
one
year
year.
before.
Wow.
Kevin Durant. Yeah, you guys just guessed a bunch of year before and year after ones. Chicago, big win. Get to you in a second. Out of office. Second loss in a row. I don't think it's going to cripple you at all. You've had some strong wins. So you'll get back on the schneid soon.
They played great.
Man. Chief, Carl pulling it out of your ass. That was good stuff.
The Transformers one was
Thanks. No, that was an honest to goodness fair and square.
Well,
I can show you guys
no, I know, but with Seal and with that, I mean, it was just.
When he started singing it, though, I was like,
I'll defend "Kiss from a Rose" and I'd do anything for love. I mean, I'd do anything for love.
No, it's weird seeing
Right, when you don't read the lyrics, like you're not singing it, you don't think.
Kiss from a Rose. I mean, that was the song of the Batman movie, right?
Batman Forever soundtrack.
Yeah,
that classic. Yeah. No, they played great. We'll be all right. We'll be fine.
Chicago, you have. Look, you were like, I think 1-3 or 1-4, but your fan vote is just so fucking strong. But now you tack on a big win, becomes a little different.
People didn't think we could win this game.
No, you tweeted that.
That's what you
tweeted before
tweeted.
anyone even replied. Yeah.
Chief, what team only shows up in big games historically? Or like, can you guys think of like a team that like they just lay eggs otherwise? Because like that's who we are. I feel like
Syracuse basketball sneaks in.
We're Syracuse basketball. That's who we are.
Yeah. Chicago got the big win. You were going to climb up the rankings for sure. I don't think you will have. I'm laughing. Syracuse hasn't won a title like fucking 20 years.
But they always sneak in and they get to.
You know what? Michigan State.
Don't like
Michigan State. That's why they don't name April after Tom Izzo because he doesn't fucking.
That's
Now I'm talking about.
But they overachieve in like every mark.
Now I'm talking about.
UConn kind of too. They just kind of. There we go. It's UConn. It's UConn.
A lot of allegations around Michigan State.
Chicago, you're gonna make your way up the standings a little bit with a big win. That's it. Later on this week, experts coming off that brutal performance. Brutal. Can they make up for it against Tommy, Glenny, and Smitty, the most chaotic team we've ever had? That's it. Thanks to Sport Clips.